finale time.
Yes. It's taken a little bit longer than we thought, but not too much.
No, well, we are much busier. We're doing loads and loads of work on the house, so
Yes.
we've got lots
Our
going on.
kitchen is empty.
There's also a lot happening in Doctor Who.
You could say that.
We've got
My
Cybermen.
goodness.
We got the Master.
Mistress.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, in essence, yes.
Daniel Pink is dead.
As the subtitle says, about to delete his memories with it?
Delete, I guess, his whole personality.
Even worse. There's a lot. It's quite a bit. It's a big, meaningful finale.
It is, isn't it? Actually,
Yeah.
there's a lot. You know, it's a personal. Stephen Moffat likes his personal finales. You know, there's no. Although we don't really know what the plan is yet. You know, they tend not to be, apart from maybe the first one with the Big Bang, they tend to be smaller character pieces. About even the Big Bang was really a smaller character piece, even though the universe does end. But apart from
That's
that,
just the background.
That's just the background. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I'm talking about this because we just had the real life finale.
The current one.
The current one.
You had some things to say about.
Yeah, not a fan. Anyway, right.
Hopefully this one's a bit better.
Yeah.
Water tombs of the Cybermen. I know it's an easy joke to me, but I've made
Water
it
tomb
anyway.
of the Cybermen.
Yeah.
You can't kill me.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a target for strategic value.
Is this how they sounded in Nightmare and Sword?
Similar, yeah.
Clara Oswald has never existed. I'm the Doctor.
Oh, again, kind of. Didn't think we'd be doing that again.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
They've been suggesting it, things like that a lot, haven't they? And look, her name's first.
Oh, yeah!
And watch carefully here.
Oh, those eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
By Stephen Moffat.
They're an everyday part of life.
I think it's a Doctor Who convention.
Yeah!
£1. Paris, Rome, Marrakesh, Brisbane, Glasgow. Everywhere, anywhere, me and my boys. We're going viral.
Oh, yeah.
Got a sick picture. Smiles and now.
Oh. Ah. Very good.
Kate Stewart, Divorcee, mother of two, keen gardener, outstanding.
Oh, yeah,
career.
we've seen him.
Also
Yeah.
Chief Scientific Officer,
Few
Unified
times,
Intelligence. Sorry, you left this behind on one of your previous attempts.
Oh, yes.
So now that I have your attention,
Right here,
welcome to the
approximately.
only planet in the
Yeah.
universe where
Oh, that was a powerful stop. Bye-bye.
Careful of the travel lodge.
Yeah.
Remember Oscar as well, right? From the 50s. Yeah.
Is that you?
Oh, okay.
Falling like rain into the cracks of the earth.
Cyber rain.
Like the cyber cloud, cyber rain.
Tell me now.
Oh,
What?
that was nice. Let's do it again.
Yeah.
No, I need to talk to her. I need her awake.
Oh. We've got cyber zombies. Technically.
They've always all been that anyway.
Yeah. But then crawling out of
Yeah.
graves. So what? Yeah, so the actual rain itself, well, that well, it just looks like usual water.
Hello?
Sorry, put you in there by accident.
Put Frankenstein on instead.
Yeah. Where? Oh, that's not. Oh, it could be though. Could be Danny.
Where's Clara?
Clara Oswald, your assistant.
My friend. She was with me at St. Paul's.
The team's still on site, but they've been unable to gain access to the building.
I want her found and brought here. I need her with
We
me.
met Clara on UK.
Students
In the
are on
50s.
board both one your work.
Did they get properly introduced?
Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, and St.
It was a
Paul's
busy day, I
lockdown.
suppose.
You mean the Valiant?
Cloud base was Thunderbirds.
Too conspicuous. We need your location concealed, not advertised. From now on, you're a moving target.
Oh
Leave
yeah.
Daddy alone too. That's right. Sir,
You always have to remember.
don't do that. That's your answer for everything, isn't it? Vote for an idiot.
If you say so, Mr. President. So long as you're on this plane, you're the commander-in-chief of every army on Earth.
Oh, wow.
Every world leader is currently awaiting your instructions.
My children and grandchildren are missing, and I assume dead. I have a non-Gallifreyan daughter created by a genetic transfer. How much more do you need? I'm the doctor.
Yeah.
She's watched The Doctor's Daughter.
I'm an incredible liar.
Correct.
Oh my goodness.
Remember all those years when all you wanted to do was to rule the world? On my way.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Oh, the Doctor's technically ruling it.
Exactly, that's why he said it.
Ah, okay.
I thought she might be the master, regenerated into female form. Your childhood friend responsible for a number of previous incursions.
That was fairly quick.
We do have files on all our ex-prime ministers. Well, she wasn't even the worst. Doctor?
Oh. Died 1748. Came back.
We've done heat scans of some
2040.
cemeteries, and in each case only a handful.
That was a
of
Stephen
cybermen
Moffat
so
thing
far
to put on the
emerged.
gravestone,
But
isn't
every
it?
individual
The
burial
died
site
date
is active.
before the born date.
It wasn't rain, man, scout. It was pollen. Cyber pollen. Every tiny
Don't
particle of
tell me you got
Cyberman
pollen.
contains the plans to make an
No.
Cyberman. All it happened.
Yeah, here we go.
You, the doctor, will be really impressed if you learn my secrets.
But if you can't tell the Doctor.
That in your pocket. Doesn't feel like it. Oh,
Except-
my giddy aunt. Quiet ones are the worst.
What? Ah.
Say something nice. Oh yeah, that's true. That's definitely true. That is a good point, well made. I'm proud of you, sister. But did I mention another?
Oh. Bye, that was good.
Worst two security guards ever.
Yeah.
Cybermen out there in the fuselage. What can one Cyberman do to a plane?
There might be more than one. Yeah. Even one Cyberman could do some damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not that threatening.
They're buffering.
Yeah.
Trying to get the signal, I guess.
If always trust the one man I would never, ever lie to.
But. Ooh.
What does it inhibit?
Emotion. It deletes emotions.
Oh.
Please, I don't want to feel like this.
Ah, hello.
Where did you get this number?
Ah.
It's a helpline, isn't it?
Computer helpline, lad. That's the one.
Oh.
The woman in the shop.
And there's a woman out there who's very keen that we stay together.
Oh. Yes.
She's perfect, isn't it?
You'd go to hell if she asked.
And she would.
Wondering, Doctor.
They went to the volcano. Well, it looked like it. It kind of looks like it.
She asked to get Danny back from the dead, and he said, "Let's go to hell." So they did exactly what she said.
Geneva, Boat 1 is going down. We don't anticipate survivors.
No. Oh.
Oh, it's the daughter one. Do you like her? I like her.
Oh. Oh. Blah.
You're an AI interface. Kindly delete your opinions. Thank you.
Mission.
What? Yeah, what is that? Is it tea? Oh, that's just the key. Okay. Okay, so this is just a really well timed
Yes.
fall. Okay, got it.
You sure?
Oh, there he is. Wait for the doctor. No, don't do that. No.
There are exits at the front and rear of the aircraft.
No.
Tiny bit pleased. Conquer the universe, Mr. President.
Wow.
Show a bad girl how it's done.
I am an idiot
No.
with a box, with a screwdriver, passing through,
Sure.
helping out.
That's how you want to describe yourself.
I don't need an army. Love is a promise.
Oh?
And he will never hurt her.
Nor the whim of a lunatic!
Excuse me.
This is a promise!
And open every way without clouds.
10-0-11-0-0 by 02.
What did you say?
The current coordinates of Gallifrey. It's returned to its original location. Did you ever think to look?
You are lying.
Ah. Oh, yeah.
She is.
How did...
She fell out of a plane.
Yeah, right.
It's the Earth's darkest hour and mine. Where else would you be?
Whoa.
To find his parents. He died a long time ago.
Oh, a good old PE. You'll make a maths teacher yet.
Listen, Doctor.
And Daddy are together now. That's great. That's how it should be. But the old man in the blue box, that's never going to fit in.
Oh.
Traveling with you made me feel really special.
Really, is it?
Like Courtney Woods. Makes you feel special.
Ooh. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Doctor, you know it can't end like that.
Huh?
What do you want for Christmas?
Oh, whoa. What? Oh, God! Nick Frost! Wow.
Nick Frost as
Santa.
Nick Frost. Saint Nick Frost.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They just had to do that.
Yeah.
They just had to do that at the very end. Thank you. Well,
Death in Heaven.
oh. And that's it. That's the end.
Yeah, well,
Look,
it's taken a while for us to get through this series, but you know, they showed flashbacks and stuff to relevant moments, so
Yes.
I don't think it's mattered too much.
No. I feel like it's gone fairly well. We've reached the end of this series.
8.
7.
What colours? I've gone grey.
Grey is
Yeah.
moving? Was it? Yeah. Okay, I went white for depressing,
Miserable.
miserable, and green frontal.
Okay.
Or for
alright.
uncertain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I think is mostly yeah. So even though it continues on from the last one, it did still feel kind of different.
Oh, it's really
Yeah,
different.
it's
This
very
follows
different.
the trend of Stephen Moffat two-parters, though, where the second part is a lot different to the first part. If you think about Pandorica, Big Bang, Impossible, Astronaut Day of the Moon.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I suppose it's not too atypical
No.
then. But yeah, it does, yeah. And again, it does wrap up a lot of things that
It
have
wraps
been
up everything,
throughout.
pretty much.
Yeah, there's, the Doctor's on his own again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to start off with Clara and her leaving scene, it's sort of interesting that her story, although she's had like the Impossible Girl thing, we never knew who that woman in the shop was, and that was always left open.
I had forgot about that.
Yeah, well, it's not really brought up very much.
No.
It's kind of, in the first one, Bells of St. John, when she's introduced for the third time. And then they sort of mention it again in Deep Breath. Very quickly at the end there.
Okay.
That was with the flashback we saw.
Yeah, yeah.
But it is
when
interesting.
when they said it, I was like, oh, that was the thing that was said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're right. Maybe more could have been done to remind us that this was a thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, so they solve how she joined up with the Doctor in the episode in which she leaves.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense,
Mm-hmm.
I guess. Yeah, and the final scene was very, tough. Yeah. For them, emotionally, like, very emotionally tough.
Both lying.
Yeah. Yeah. Uneasy. It felt very uneasy.
Mm-hmm.
Which, it's got a bit more, there's a bit more going on under the surface than is usual.
Yeah.
When companions leave.
It is one of the most nuanced, probably, dynamics and relationships between the Doctor and the companion that we've ever had. I really like that.
It's definitely interesting, and you could see it forming before with Clara kind of questioning the Doctor's like morals and things like that. So it's not completely surprising.
No, it's been really well built up to the Doctor. Like, am I a good man? Clara not knowing, the whole lying between the three of them. Even in Kill the Moon, like we said, I don't think I'd even noticed that link there before, where Clara says, thank you for making me feel special. Doctor says, thank you for the same. And the whole point of Kill the Moon was to make Courtney, the kid, feel special by helping her go and travel with the Doctor. So there's lots of... It's a really... Again, I feel like I say this a lot about the Stephen Moffat seasons. Maybe plot-wise, the arcs could have been developed a little bit more.
Yeah, I think that's the main problem. It's
Thematically, though, really, really strong. And that, I think, is always consistent.
Yeah. I'd rather this than the opposite.
I would rather this than the opposite.
I still liked... I did like this episode. Even with those feelings, or maybe because of those feelings, I don't know, which is why I put the green.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, I guess Danny as well gets the closure. You know?
Well,
Can't
not
really
happy closure exactly, but yeah.
It's
yes, with the...
in one sense, like his grief is addressed over what
his regret.
happened. Over what happened.
And that's been an
with the
ongoing
boy
thing as well, hasn't it?
Sort of. So with that getting resolved, it does give him that.
Yes.
That, but at the same time, he does die. The scenes where he's the Cyberman are so hard to watch.
Yeah.
That might be one of the most grim things in Doctor Who ever.
It's really not pretty.
Yeah.
But Cybermen have always been like a bit body horror as well. Stuff as well. But this is And Rachel Talalay, the director, is a horror director.
Ah.
She did Elm Street, Nightmare on Elm Street, a few of those, I think.
Okay.
I want to say, could be wrong about the franchise there.
Yeah, well, I think there's been quite a lot of those.
Yeah.
It's one of those horror franchises that has a lot.
Yes.
But that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
It did feel like they wanted to do some kind of zombie-like episode of this.
I think, really hones in on the themes and the atmosphere of an episode, I think.
Yeah. Like, it's very... Yeah, I thought it was done really well. Like, it matches the depressing tone.
Yeah.
Which I gave. Everything, very grey and solemn. But yeah, it's interesting how they managed to get the zombies in there by having rain that turns people into Cybermen.
It's a cool idea. The sci-fi is really good as well.
Yeah, it definitely makes you think. I had the visual in my head of like the process of how the bodies turn into Cybermen.
Yeah.
The fact that it's like water.
Yeah, it's a lot of an upgrade. It's not a bit of an upgrade, and you do have to kind of like fill in like little gap of the conversion and yes, but that's there's always filling in little gaps. And I think that's okay.
Yeah.
Tiny little gaps are okay to fill in, like how that conversion actually works. I think is an okay one.
Yeah, like I buy it because there's so much else happening around it that props it up and and it is kind of it's a striking image of Cybermen crawling out of the ground.
Exactly.
So, yeah, it works on that level.
It's about how believable you make it, even if it is ludicrous, you know.
Yeah.
And they do a good job. So we talked a bit about Cybermen. What about the other villain? Arguably the more main villain.
Yeah.
Missy.
The Master is back in... Yeah, Missy back in full force. It's classic Master stuff.
It really is. Just messing with the Doctor.
Yeah. Absolutely. And again, giving the Doctor that bracelet and offering the control over the cyber army, that's just a psychological game. I thought that was a really good moment. I feel like we've had moments like that before. The Doctor is given an incredible amount of power, which he could so easily keep, but then it sort of challenges him at the same time. So that was good, and of course, coming from Missy as well, who knows the Doctor's, just the way he works.
Yeah. Well, what do you think to her attitude and her being an incarnation of the Master? Does it track that this is Roger Delgado, Anthony Ainley, Johnson?
I think she reminded me especially of Delgado.
Really?
In particular.
She did say "my dear" a few times in this.
That was
Delgado does. Yes, she did.
Still, with some eccentricity, but maybe leaning a bit more into the kind of the darker side of the Master. Not as much the, smiley Anthony Ainley. Or John Finley.
The scene, you're right. I think she's more comparable to Delgado, certainly. It's the scene where she kills Osgood, isn't it?
Yeah, that's...
Where she's like, it kind of evokes, "You're going to kill me, yes, but not without regret," which is what Roger Delgado would do. It's a similar vibe, isn't it?
Yeah, that was good. Yeah,
the sarcasm with which she pretends to be good, knowing that she's not deep down, is very Delgado. Yeah, she's really. I really like this master.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
Good. Unit.
Yeah.
Talking about Osgood, who is now dead.
Yes.
You didn't remember?
peace.
Did you remember her from the 50th?
Not
really. No.
Not really. I'm
Fair
afraid. But yeah, Kate Stewart though, I did remember more.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, I guess Unit are back, but it's kind of they're not. Well, other than it's not central.
No,
it's not so central to the story. But we did get one little moment with the Brigadier.
Yeah.
As a Cyberman, that's insane. I wasn't sure how to feel in that moment either.
Yeah, I still don't know how to feel.
Yeah. Is it a
10 years
tribute
on.
or is it kind of insulting?
Yeah, 10 years on, I don't know. I worked it out.
Yeah. Yeah, especially since he came back in Sarah Jane Adventures, which was great, and then Kate kind of continuing his spirit in a sense. So I feel like we'd already had a closure.
Even in the show, we had the phone call that Matt Smith makes at the end of one of the series, trying to phone up the Brigadier only to be told that he's passed away.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that as well. So yeah, I think we saw
maybe a little unnecessary.
Yeah.
Is what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we saw the painting.
Yeah.
So that was
nice.
Yeah, that was nice. But yeah, that's it.
I think pretty much. Do you want to talk any more about Clara, about her run as companion, where she sort of sits overall in?
Definitely one of the most unique.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, kind of like in a sense, like Amy and Rory. She was kind of the main character.
Yeah.
For a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's interesting they gave Jenna Coleman the first. Her name came up first at this.
There was really
just a little joke.
I think that's to just sort of make you think. Wait, is she really being the Doctor here? Is
Yeah.
she really, like, is there something we don't?
We'd already done that.
It is just
we'd already done that.
Yeah.
But and she was just very. Yeah, she's been very great to watch throughout the whole thing as well.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Yeah, she could have a show over it.
Yeah. The Clara Oswald adventures coming in 20 years' time. That would be great.
Could happen. Yeah. But yeah, I thought she was really good.
Yeah. Good. Yeah, me too. Cool. Had Peter Capaldi's first season done?
Yes! Yes.
What about him?
Yeah, I like him as well.
Yeah.
So far. Yeah. Words. They're not as easy as you think.
Almost like polar opposite to Matt Smith, I would say, in a lot of ways.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I think he's probably one of the more vulnerable and emotional Doctors. Especially in this episode, how he reacts to finding out Gallifrey isn't actually where Missy says it was.
Okay, so that's why he was. Yeah, I was wondering why is he smashing the console. Yeah, okay, so it's just that Gallifrey wasn't there.
Yeah,
because they only show so much.
Yeah.
When he's looking out into space. So yeah, I was actually a little bit confused by that. But okay, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're not going to Gallifrey.
No.
I thought when he had the coordinates, so I was thinking like, oh, is this going to become a new thing? No, it's not.
Still lost.
Yeah, but it's interesting that we still have that thread.
Yeah.
But yeah, I am liking Peter Capaldi. I think he's. Yeah, he doesn't feel. Yeah, it feels different. It does. Again, feels like a. yeah, as you said, more vulnerable, more under the surface. Going back to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am looking forward to seeing more.
Yeah. Great. Well, we've got some Christmas special to look forward to next.
We do.
With Nick Frost.
Yeah.
Which is the most genius piece of casting.
Just the name alone. But he's also really fun.
Well,
so,
sure.
So yeah, I'm excited about that. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
I think we should leave it there.
Yeah.
Unless you have anything else you would like to talk about. I believe we have covered the important things that I wanted to talk about. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. Yeah, and you brought up stuff that I was feeling but didn't think of straight away. So, yeah.
You're happy with your score?
I think so.
Cool. Brilliant. Yeah. We'll see you at Christmas. Probably summer again.
Yeah.
Middle of summer.
Yeah.
Which seems to happen to us a fair amount.
Yeah.
Although we have managed it a couple of times to get Christmas on Christmas.
Yes, we did. The most recent one?
Yeah.
Maybe the one after.
Maybe.
We'll
Maybe, yeah. Actually.
We'll see.
Right. We'll see for that.
We will.
Outro.